Welcome to the Strand. I'm Christina Foxley, the Director of Events, and I'm so excited to welcome Max Brenner, the bald man, here tonight to discuss his first book, Chocolate, A Love Story. Max Brenner is a confectioner, businessman, and above all, a passionate lover of chocolate. He began his career as an apprentice throughout Europe, where he worked in the best kitchens alongside renowned pastry chefs. It was in Europe that his love for chocolate evolved into passion, leading him to open a small chocolate workshop in his homeland of Israel. Today he has stores all over the world, including one right here in Union Square. Chocolate, A Love Story is a vibrant new cookbook that includes 65 original recipes narrated in the quirky, captivating voice of Max Brenner. In it you'll find bold original illustrations inspired by Art Deco poster graphics, full-color photographs, easy-to-follow delicious recipes, and a serving of Max's unique vision for spreading chocolate culture around the world. Following his presentation, Max would be happy to take your questions. We'll be walking around with this microphone, so please wait for that before you speak. And then he'll sign copies of his book for you, which you can purchase downstairs on your way out of the store. Please join me in welcoming pioneering chocolatier Max Brenner to the Strand.
Huh? No, I thought standing is nicer.
You can do that?
Yeah, it's easier. Okay, so thank you for coming, and well, it's a pleasure for me to be here because we are neighbors, and this is the most special store of Max Brenner in the world, for sure. But it's easy because it's Union Square and so many people, and it's almost the center of the world, so it's easy to be successful here. And I will tell you a little bit about Max Brenner and how it started, and then this book, because everything I do since I started, as well as this book, is never something I really plan. It's like on the go. It happens, and maybe somebody is planning life for me, I don't know, but there is this very famous quote that I'm not sure I'm saying it right, but something like which John Lennon said, life happens to you while you're busy planning other things. And this is exactly I think I'm a very good example for this saying, which I think it happens to a lot of people, because we have dreams, and dreams are very hard to fulfill. And we continue to dream it, but sometimes it's even better that they stay as dreams, because when it turns into reality, it's not as beautiful as it was when it was a dream. So you continue dreaming about this, and meanwhile something else happened. And to me, I wanted to become a writer. Now I have a book, but still it's not the book It's an amazing book for me, but not the book that I dreamt to have, because I really wanted to be a writer. And when I was younger, I was very romantic. After doing many years of business, you're becoming a little more rough. But when I was younger, I was really romantic, and I was reading a lot of biographies and autobiographies, and I decided that when I'll be 21, because I'm Israeli, and in Israel, unfortunately for me, I think unfortunately in general, you have to go 3 years to the army. And so I said, when I'll finish my obligations, I will start writing seriously. And I come from a German family, German origin family, so everything we do is very serious and precise. So my decision was that when I will finish my 3 years of military service, I will write seriously, not just after work, but from morning till evening, until I have a book. And when you are 21, you don't have money, so you have to work, and it's better if you want to write to leave your parents' house. Otherwise, to find inspiration there when your parents, especially Jewish German parents who are all day long telling you when are you starting your university, when are you starting this. So, and I didn't want to start anything because I just wanted to write. So I found out, and maybe this was my first skill as a businessman, that you can either be a waiter, stuff like this, and I found out a different way to make money, which was in Israel, the government is encouraging people to do some courses in different professions that the country wants people to be professional in, and very basic things. And one of them was pastry, because they wanted to encourage the hotel industry, that it will be professional, tourism that will come to Israel. If there will ever won't be war there, and they will be flooded with tourists, so they wanted to have lots of hotels there. And so one of the courses was pastry, and I have to admit that I never cooked before. I never had a passion to cooking. I don't know if it's good or bad for selling the book, but this is the truth. And I'm not. I heard tomorrow is coming here Mario Batali, and I'm not this type of person. I mean, I was never this guy who was cooking with his grandmother and learning her secrets, and always dreamed of having his own restaurant. On the contrary, I think for me, restaurants and these things seems to be not bohemian as writing, and that's what I wanted to do. But taking this course was a very easy way to make money, because the idea was to go to this course, which is very basic. You go to this class 6 hours, and then around 1 p.m. you can go back home. You get kind of social security money, and you can start and write. And so from all these different courses, I decided to choose pastry, which seems to be the easiest and the cleanest. If you look at my hands, I'm like very delicate and this. So it's not. I didn't want to be. Other courses there were like car mechanics, and so this was too much. Pastry was still all right for me, and I did this for about 8 months. I did start writing. And when the course ended, I said, okay, what's now? Also, my parents asked what's now, because they said, like, okay, it was fun, you wrote now 8 months, but now it starts to, but now it's time to start seriously to live life. And for them, living life is to become a doctor, a lawyer, something like this, especially for me, because I was a good student. But I decided that I want to go and travel in Europe, not to study pastry, but because I was so much influenced, and I was really romantic in the holistic way of what romance is. And I thought that if you want to become a writer, reading too many biographies of Tolstoy, Kafka, and all these people, I thought that in order to find inspiration, you should be heartbroken, lonely, you should better be sick, all kinds of things like this, because they were all sick, lonely, poor, never slept. So I wanted to have all these things, because I thought this is the way to be able to find inspiration. And so I traveled in Europe, and and again, in order to finance this very unserious way of living, I worked in pastry, because I already knew some things, and also I have to admit that in Europe, it was like almost 20 years ago. So this tradition of being an apprentice, the way it used to be, like that you come to a chef and you work with him and you get little money and you get food. He gives you food